In 1999, Armageddon would become the WWF's monthly pay-per-view event for the month of December. The logo features a Gothic-style font with an alternate version consisting of a burning letter A of the same style. The event took place on December 12th in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, in front of just over 17,000 people. The stage area featured a heavily themed military setting, complete with an armed jeep, a tank, and even a helicopter. Steel towers as well as the backdrop were all draped with camouflage netting, with the logo placed into the middle of it all and a Titantron placed high above the entire set. The name badges don't differ from announcer to wrestler and feature an alternate logo to the left along with white font placed over a fiery background. The backstage interview area consisted of what was meant to look like a steel wall with the show's main logo displayed just above head. The ring was quite simple, with the words World Wrestling Federation on the banners facing the camera and the WWF logo on the opposite sides with red ring ropes. On December 10, 2000, the show took place from Birmingham, Alabama, with 14,920 in attendance. The logo is similar, but this time features a giant A in the background. The entry area features a bunch of destroyed cars, some stacked on top of each other with a really large Titantron, as well as the WWF logo displayed directly below it. The nameplates feature a rather unique background that appear to be steel structures with names appearing in white font and the show's logo in the upper left. The backstage area where interviews were conducted featured two stacked cars for the background with the event's logo attached to the side of one. While the ring still says World Wrestling Federation on the TV side, the adjacent banners now have the WWF.com logos on them and the ropes are red once again. In 2001, the show was replaced by the pay-per-view event Vengeance, but Armageddon would return on December 15, 2002, once again in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The logo is pretty much untouched, with the exception of the new WWE logo appearing here. Being post-brand split, the stage features logos for both Raw and SmackDown, with color schemes representing both shows. There were also multiple Titantrons, a giant steel structure in the form of an A, as well as the WWE logo in the center of the entry area. The nameplates featured the alternate logo along with white font. The ring features the WWE Entertainment banners that were used frequently during this time, along with red ring ropes. The following year, the show returned to Florida, this time in Orlando in front of 12,672 fans. The stage is rather large and consists of a steel-framed Titantron, two giant steel letter A's on both sides of the stage, and the Minitron structure that was used for Monday Night Raw during this time. There was also a giant iron cross hanging in front of the Titantron. The announce team was relocated from ringside to the side of the stage. The name badges are pretty simple, featuring the show logo and a gray background with white font for the names. The ring once again features red ropes, but this would be the first time for the event that the show logo would be used for the ring banners. In 2004, Armageddon took place in Duluth, Georgia, with 5,000 fans in attendance. The font for the logo remains the same, with the Gothic-style A in the background being replaced by a robotic one. The set design would feature Titantrons on both sides of the stage, a giant steel structured letter A in the middle, and an abstract-style piece of art near the entry area. The nameplates feature the logo with two tilted letter A's behind it and white font in front of an electrified background. The ring features the show logo on the banner, but unlike previous years, 2004 was a SmackDown exclusive and therefore the ring ropes are blue here. For 2005, the pay-per-view broadcasted live from Providence, Rhode Island on December 18th with an attendance of 8,000. The logo is similar to past years, but the font is a little bit bolder. The stage is set up with scaffolding all over the place, with a Titantron to the upper left and a large Armageddon logo attached to the right side of the scaffolding. There is also a vertical Minitron located all the way to the right of the stage, as well as the standard Minitron, which is located center stage in the entry area. The nameplates feature the show logo with white font for the names and a background that resembles the stage area for this year's event. With the event being a SmackDown exclusive once again, the ring ropes are blue. The logo is also used for the ring banners. In 2006, Armageddon came to us from Richmond, Virginia, with a crowd of just over 8,000. The logo remains the same, with destroyed, crumbling buildings in the background, which is part of the stage area as well, along with a Titantron at the top of the set, a Minitron at the entrance, and the Armageddon logo off to the left. The nameplates are a bit on the larger side and consist of the show logo with a background similar to the stage area and white font for the names. The ring is absolutely identical to the one seen the previous year. For 2007, the logo looks a bit more like the one used for the first event. The pay-per-view took place in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with 12,500 fans in attendance. The stage area looks a lot like last year's, but is noticeably larger, with even taller and more towers as part of the structure. For introductions, the name badges feature little details that were used from the last few years, including font that was last used for 2004. Backstage interviews were done in front of a TV displaying the show's logo, which was attached to a steel structure. The ring features the same exact banners, but with the event now being a shared event for Raw, SmackDown, and ECW, the ropes have gone back to the red format. The last Armageddon took place on December 14, 2008 in Buffalo, New York, in front of a crowd of 12,500. The show logo is once again just slightly altered and still retains the same basic look that it's had since the first event. The stage area is slightly modified as far as structure goes and remains almost the same. The biggest change comes in the form of LED screens, which are now located to the left, right, and center stage. The name badges feature animated flames with a rubble background, and the names featured a more detailed font than years past. The ring features red ropes and banners with the same logo that's been used for a number of years now. Well, that's Armageddon from 1999 until the last event in 2008. And what was your favorite stage? Let me know in the comments section below, and if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned as many more are on their way. Thanks for watching.